Hey team, Chris Huriwai here, and this is UNIQUEST Beginner Level 2. Today we're going to be doing unassisted ride 4 revs, assisted bunny hop, unassisted idle 1 rev, and the most important beginner unicycle skill, the free mount. Let's get into it. Okay, 4 revs unassisted. When learning to ride, what really helped me was finding obstacles that were a bit of a distance apart from each other and slowly working my way up. So try and find an obstacle that is 1 rev away, 2 revs away, 3, and then eventually 4. So when learning to ride longer distances, one of the most important aspects is leaning forward. So when I leave this obstacle, I got to think about pushing my weight in front of me as much as I can and then pedaling like this. Leaning forward and then a pedal like that. All right, just like that. Another thing is keeping all of your weight on the seat. Okay, like this. You don't want to try stand up like that, okay? Another tip, keep your arms out like this. And your speed. You don't want to be going so fast that you're going to lose control, but you don't want to be going so slow that you have to balance like this, okay? Too slow isn't going to work. This is what I think is a comfortable speed, like this. But the faster, the better. The slower, the more you're going to have to balance. The faster you go, the more it's going to balance by itself. Okay, so just to emphasize what I think is the most important point, leaning forward. It's almost like you're going to fall forwards and then your feet, when you pedal, start to catch up with you, okay? Leaning forward and then your feet come in, like that, all right? It's almost like you're going to fall flat on your face and then you start to pedal. This does have to all happen simultaneously, and you need to continue leaning forward, and that's going to keep you moving forward like this. You're going to be leaning forward, pedaling, still leaning forward, just like that. So when you're on your unicycle, it's going to be more like this. You're going to lean forward, and then you're going to go forward. Lean forward, pedal. Another tip that you can try is when you're pushing off of a wall, really try and launch yourself off as hard as you can, because that's going to give you that forward momentum that's going to force you to lean forward. Okay, assisted bunny hopping. Now, it might sound a bit intimidating, but trust me, it's easier than riding. So make sure, holding on nice and tight. You want to have your cranks parallel with the ground. That's the most important thing. Can't be like that or like that, okay? Oh, nice and flat, parallel with the ground like that, so that when you stand up, you can put equal weight on both feet, okay? Everything's nice and balanced. So the thing about assisted bunny hopping and bunny hops in general is it's about going from bent to straight legs, like a snap, nice and quick, and then pulling up on the seat. And when you get better at that, you can compress your tire into the ground to get more bounce. But for starting off, just like this, little bunny hops, just like that. And then as you get better, you can push your tire into the ground to compress the tire to be like a spring, like that. Okay, next up is unassisted idle 1 rev. So it's gonna look like this. Half rev, grab back on. Nice and easy. The key is to get into a flow with your assisted idle, just like this. And remember, it's that one leg that's going to be doing all the work. Don't complicate it too much. And when you see a lot of people idling, they tend to really hang over that one foot that's doing the majority of the work, so try and keep that in mind. Keep your upper body exactly in the same place. Lower body's going to be like a pendulum, so get into that nice flow. Let go for just half a rev, then grab back on, then try and do the full 1 rev. 1, 2, just like that. When you pedal backwards, you want to lean forward, so that then your body weight is then encouraged to move forward, and when you move forward, you want to lean back, so that then the unicycle is encouraged to go back, vice versa. Repeat that over and over. When you feel comfortable, half, back on. Okay, so the last thing we're going to learn is free mount. This is probably the most important beginner unicycle trick or skill, and it's the first thing we're going to learn away from the wall. So it's going to look just like this, no assistance, free mount, all right? So how we're going to break this down is we're going to learn it in stages going like this, just putting our foot on the pedal and then stepping off. What you can first do is you put your foot on the pedal, then step back, okay? Foot on, step back. Just get used to that. When you're ready, foot on, fall in front. like that, okay? And that's gonna slowly teach you to lean forward, touch the pedal, fall off forwards, just like that, okay? Then when you're ready, you can put your foot on, do a half rev, then step off with the other foot, just like that, okay? Half rev, step off with this foot, and you can slowly progress from there. So a few extra tips is you really want to be sitting on the seat. You want to be pushing your weight into the seat and then move that into forward momentum, kind of like this. Okay? Remember, you don't want to be pushing down on that foot because it's going to move like this. You want to be leaning forward to the point where you can feel the pressure under this foot, and you're just going to hold it there until you can get that second foot on. So you feel the pressure, you hold it. Once that foot's down, you push, okay? Another thing that you can practice is just going like this and hold the pressure under that foot. Just like that, all right? And then boom, go straight away. And for this level to count, I want to see 2 revs after the free mount, just like this. 1, 2. So none of this. Oh, I can free mount. Oh, okay? 2 revs. Get practicing. Good luck. So that was beginner level 2, done and dusted. Best of luck learning those new tricks and skills. If you're still struggling, don't worry, don't be so hard on yourself. Be patient, practice, and if you're still struggling, maybe go back to the previous episode because there's probably a lot of tips that I gave there that are still relevant. And yeah, I can say it a million times, practice makes perfect, so just keep trying, don't give up, that's the key. Believe in yourself, relax, go with the flow. And if you're enjoying this video series, leave some feedback, leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me about your experience learning to ride a unicycle. I'd love to read that. And yeah, best of luck. Keep a lookout for the next episode. Peace.